am a former prosecutor. Stephen Colbert called me an activist, former prosecutor. And for those of you who don't know who Stephen Colbert is, he's a comedian who pretends to be really right-wing, but he's very much not. When I was on the show, he read actually part of, well, he had a part of my book up on the screen. And for those of you who haven't seen this, inside the book I actually have a hypothetical indictment. You can't see it from that far away, but it's written just as if it were an actual indictment. And against George W. Bush, Richard B. Cheney, Condoleezza Rice, Donald Rumsfeld, and Colin Powell. And on every page, this was at my insistence, so I myself didn't end up in another indictment. Not that I've ever been in an indictment, but a separate indictment. It says not an actual indictment. So unfortunately, I have to tell you it's not real. But Stephen Colbert had up on the screen a part of it which essentially said in an affirmative fashion what is in this question. And I pass this out to all of you, which is the question for the grand jury. But the affirmative way of alleging this in an indictment would be that Bush, Cheney, Rumsfeld, Rice, Powell, and others, there were many others I could have put in here, but I just really didn't have time, used deceit, craft, trickery, dishonest means, including lies, false pretenses, misrepresentations, deliberate omissions, half-truths, false promises, and statements made with reckless indifference to their truth, to obstruct, impede, or interfere with Congress's lawful government function of overseeing foreign affairs relating to the invasion of Iraq. Now, when that was up on the screen and Stephen Colbert was talking about it, he went through the whole thing and he said, well, big deal. If you're some kind of fact fetishist, then you'd be worried about it. Well, the truth is, it is a big deal.